Hi there, it's Thomas George, and I want to make this video to talk about things to consider when choosing your DAW, digital audio workstation. So first of all, I can't give you an absolute answer and tell you which specific DAW is best for you because everyone is different. We have our own unique needs, and there's different workflows that you might like for each DAW, but I'll talk about things to consider when choosing your DAW. So first of all, you have to make sure your computer is powerful enough. Some of these pro-level DAWs can be quite CPU intensive, so you need to make sure that your computer can handle running this software. So check out the manufacturer's websites, make sure your computer is up to scratch and is powerful enough to run this DAW. Next is workflow, so you need to think about your workflow for writing music. Different DAWs will have different workflows. For example, Ableton Live and Logic Pro's live loops, they have a kind of more of a live performance type way of writing music with loops. Or you have the more traditional time-based way of writing music with DAWs such as Pro Tools and Studio One. Okay, so next I recommend thinking about some of the different features that different DAWs offer. So there's the different editing features, automation features, instruments, plugins, effects. So research them and see which one suits your needs. Next, you need to think about what genre of music you want to produce. So there's some DAWs such as Logic Pro and Studio One that are very versatile for all genres of music, and there's other ones that are more specific to electronic music such as FL Studio and Ableton Live. So if you just want to make electronic music or you want to do a different style of music, research the DAWs and see which one is most suitable for the genre of music that you wish to produce. Next is the learning curve for these DAWs. Some of these DAWs will be harder to learn initially than others. So if you're brand new to music production or using music software, you may find some of them quite difficult to start with than others. However, you do have YouTube tutorials, you do have online courses, there is the manuals, there are forums as well that can help you out in learning these DAWs. And that brings me on to the next point, which is community. So some of these DAWs will have a stronger community than others. So generally speaking, the more popular DAWs will have more videos, more forums, more courses about that music software than others. So if you're picking a DAW that's a bit more niche, maybe it will be a bit harder to actually find an answer to a question that you may have or find a certain topic via video online. So next, I recommend choosing a DAW that allows you to integrate third-party plugins. So this could be plugins like Waves or instruments like Serum. I'm pretty sure all the pro-level DAWs will let you do this, so I don't really recommend a DAW that isn't pro-level. So there are some DAWs that are a bit more beginner level. That might be fine to get started with, but they may not allow you to integrate third-party plugins, so you may not be able to use some plugins that are not included with the DAW. So I do recommend researching and finding one that allows you to integrate third-party plugins. Next is price. The different DAWs will be priced differently, so I recommend finding one that fits your budgets. There are some free ones, but these generally aren't going to be as powerful and may not have the certain features that you wish to use when producing music. For some DAWs, you can get different editions as well, so I do recommend researching to see if you need the complete edition or if the more basic edition is suitable for your needs. I also recommend researching to see if it's a one-off payment for the DAW or if it's a subscription. Some people prefer a one-off payment, other people prefer subscription. So some DAWs are cheaper than others, but I do recommend choosing a pro-level one, and these are all going to be paid ones, but there can be different price points. You don't necessarily have to choose the most expensive piece of software to get the best for your needs. Next is free trial and demo. This can be really useful, so you can try out the DAW first before you buy it, because you may not gel with it, or you might not like the workflow. So if you get a free trial or a demo, you can test it out, and then if you like it, you can purchase this DAW and use it as your main digital audio workstation. Okay, so you will need to do your own research to find the most suitable digital audio workstation for your needs and for your budget, but I hope some of these points in this video have helped you out. If you're considering using a new DAW, or if you're brand new to music production and you're not sure what to search for when choosing your DAW. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. If you liked it, give it a like. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.